Yo, yo, yo. What time is it? It's Infinity Equation time. How y'all doing out there? What's going on, everybody? We are back on this great Friday night to bring you all those virtual delights. We got news. We got guests. We got it all here. We got smoking. We got drinking. Welcome to the Infinity Equation Lounge. That's what it's going to be called now. Infinity Equation Lounge. Yeah. You can come on up. Bring your whiskey, scotch, your bourbon. You can smoke in the lounge too. We allow it. Cigars, cigarettes, anything you need, we got here. We serve full course dinners. We got wings. We got everything. But how's everybody doing this week? How y'all doing? Let's get into this craziness that we call the Infinity Equation. Starting with a man that I now replace Laser Pants with. Let's start off with this guy here. It's Dan Who. Yeah, Dan Who.
Pow, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan Who Reviews. As you know, Laser Pants has been fired, and I am now on the show. He was a perpetual line stepper. Excuse me.
Yes, he was. He needs to get off my damn show. There's no more Ryan on this show. I fired him. He's just getting out of hand, so I had to take it to new limits. So we had to bring on Dan Hill. But let's not forget the man that they call Big Bobby.
What's up? What's up? I mean, I know why you fired Ryan. It's because during his room tour, he forgot to mention the Action Force prints on the wall, and then the crowd spoke, and they said, "We want him out." And I said, yes. All right, fair enough.
There you go. See, that's what happened. See, that's what happened when you forget those Action Force as fuck. Action Force AF, that's what happens.
Forgive my appearance. I've been going heavy with the biscuits lately.
And then let's not forget the man, the myth, the legend of Mr. Newshound of the Marvel Legend world. Todd Ortiz, how you doing, sir?
Oh, man, I'm just glad this week is coming to an end.
You and me both. And let's introduce our guest. The man who didn't bring my flight stands, hopefully. He should be bringing them at the end of the show. But I'll let him stay on for a little bit. Mario, 796 Studios. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
What's up, fellas? That's very unfortunate about Ryan. I wonder if he's watching though the live stream.
That's fine.
But anyways, cheers, boys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being on here. I don't care about Ryan. Like, yo, he's fired.
Yeah.
If Ryan tries to come into the chat, we'll just block him.
God damn it, you guys!
Oh, there he is.
No, wait, hey, what you doing here, sir? You were fired.
Screw it. Hey, by the way, that took a lot of ink from my printer to print out.
So what you say? Like Dan took a lot from you already?
Oh yeah, including my heart.
I appreciate the commitment to the bit though with the teacup. Yeah, there you go. Did you buy that today?
This is my wife's great grandmother's.
I'm doing. Look,
she's like, you better be careful with it. You better not break this.
You know, it's never like it's like the wife's teacup. Like that's my grandmother's or my great grandmother's teacup. Don't you mess it up. It's in a china cabinet. It's in a china cabinet somewhere in the house with the rest of the whole dishware set.
I meant to print out the Union Jack, and hold that up too.
But he's like the face took enough print.
Yeah, I was out of ink.
Like, shoot, damn it, go out here and buy ink. Hello, everybody in the chat. How y'all doing out there? Appreciate y'all coming hang with us. Even if you're not chatting it up, you can just sit here watching us, just hanging out. Like, I don't feel like talking. That's cool. Appreciate it. No force you talk. No, just hang out and watch us. Appreciate you. But appreciate everybody who comes out and watches every Friday night. The finale will be Ryan smashing in China. Yeah. Oh, man. I can see it now. Oh, my goodness. So how you guys doing? How's y'all's week?
It's been a long week. for whatever reason.
It feels like it. Like forever.
I think it's the change in seasons. For me, at least.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my allergies start killing me. Like when the seasons are changing, that's when I start getting the worst headaches ever. I'm like, yo, can't do this. I just can't do this. It's not my life right here. Especially when you get older, it's just like, yeah, it doesn't get any better. It's like you might as well just go ahead and step on in the pine box. And actually, I said this in joking. I don't mean this seriously. I said I would go to Home Depot and build my pine box. So I just go ahead and get dropped in the ground.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about coffin. Save the money on the coffin. Just go ahead, Home Depot, build it. Drop me on in.
Yeah. Paul said at least your coast isn't on fire, Dante.
That is true, yo. I'm feeling for
Yeah.
you, yo. All because some gender reveal. Like, yo. I hope everybody learned a lesson this week. Do not do no gender reveals. Just if you're going to do it, confetti, balloons, but something that's non-flammable. And don't have no flames anywhere near or around anything that could be flammable.
What were they doing? Like lighting off a flamethrower?
I heard it was fireworks.
Yeah.
If you could believe that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, that's 101. That's fire hazard 101.
Right.
I don't know.
And and I guarantee you, there's one person who was probably working the fire marshal was like, this ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then they seen the fire, like, well, guess I better get my gear out of the car.
It's rough.
Yes, Cap, I am getting old. No, I'm not a youngin. I wish I was a youngin. I wish I was as young as Bobby, Ryan over here. But you got this old heads like me and Ty. Mario's young. Look at Mario. He still got the young vibrantness into his face. You can see it in his smile. It's like he's got that young vibrant.
I'm actually not that young. I just got that tomato skin. I'm I eat my fruits and vegetables, man.
Okay, eat your spinach.
Yeah, I do actually.
My beard just hides my age.
Don't listen to Bobby. He out there. He's wearing his Speedos. He's like, yeah.
He's the youngest one on the show.
No, I'm not.
I thought you were.
Am I?
How old are you?
38.
Yeah.
No, because I'm the same age as Bobby.
Oh.
All right.
Well, how old are you, Ryan?
You gotta be 39 because you're born in 81, right?
I'm almost 39. Yeah.
Okay. So we're all like the same round.
Yeah, I'm 37, so we're all in the
there
same
you go.
boat. Yeah.
Well,
Todd is 65.
Yeah, next month I'll be 48.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I was going to say, he says, yeah, I am 65.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, shoot. SSI is about right around that corner. Let me get my checks.
I'm old enough to long be retired if I had stayed in the Army.
Chris is like, all you kids can shut the fuck up. Yo, shout out to my man Chris. Yeah, he be Action Force deep, man.
Dude, like Action Force #1 fan over here.
Yes.
Oh, that's Fixer.
That's Fixer.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm putting it together.
Yo, he be Action Force hardcore. Start in the morning until he go to bed. Last put on Facebook.
Listen, he lets people have it. Did you see what he posted when Ryan forgot to talk about the Prince? Man, he let him have it.
Yes, he did.
Damn, going hard in the paint.
Yeah.
He was like,
He got me fired.
Yep. He's like, yo, me and my kid watched this, and yeah, we were disappointed. We were truly disappointed in you. I was like, oh shoot, like, glad it wasn't my tour room. Man, all right. So let's start off with the fun stuff that has got Todd all unrest about. HasCon. Since there won't be an actual HasCon, they'll be having a virtual HasCon. And I thought some of it might be re-recorded since it's going to be on YouTube, but no, it will be live. And let's see, they got a little sizzler reel here.
Ugh.
I was waiting for it.
Ugh.
I was waiting for it.
It's starting early for us on the West Coast too.
Oh yeah, because it starts at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
10 or 9. I thought it was 9 our time.
It'll be 7 our time if it starts at 10.
Oh, yeah.
No, 11 a.m. Eastern.
Transformers, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, some fun fan interactive events. And let's not forget our special celebrity guests, including the one and only John Cena.
You can't see him.
Guys himself, Henry Golding, Ernie Hudson, and many more. There's going to be some incredible musical guests, including
Who's Lights?
Tenacious D, and also Fallout Boy, who will be sticking around for a live Q&A from you, the fans. Exclusive products, dozens of reveals, and so much more. I'm ready. Are you? And just as a reminder, for every viewer of Hasbro PulseCon, Hasbro will donate a toy or game to Toys for Tots up to 100,000 pieces. Hasbro PulseCon. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah. So
Well, that's nice.
What you got to. It is. I mean, it will be starting early, like you said, for you guys, because it starts at 11 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. here.
Yeah. So let me bring up the schedule here.
On a fucking work day.
Well, I mean, you can't be mad at that because most cons are on work days. Like you go to New York Comic Con, it starts on a Thursday.
Yeah, but there's nothing going on. So why not do it Saturday?
I don't know. I don't work there. They're just like, hey, we're just doing like really con hours.
They're like, hey, half the country is unemployed.
Right. Ain't nobody got nothing here. Anybody got nothing to do. So we'll start on Friday.
Don't do it. We're going to feedback.
A lot of feedback, man.
I don't know. I was fixing this plan. All right. How about now?
Yep.
Well,
Still got it.
I think it's coming from you, Dante, because whenever we speak, we get an echo on your end.
Yeah, it's something with the settings of StreamYard. I'm not sure what happened with it.
Dante, you're fired.
Oh, am I? I'm fired from my own show? Well, this show is canceled now. That's it. Bam. We settled that real quick. Cancel the show.
I think it was karma because we started talking about Hasbro, and now this shit happened. Good job.
Thanks. All right. Still hear it now?
Hello. Oh, well, he's gone. So as soon as...
All right.
I think it's good now.
Yeah, I think when you come back in, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's weird. I don't know. StreamYard, we were doing the podcast what I was doing last night. It was having some issues too. Like it was like, I don't know if they did an update and they just changed everything. So who knows? So Friday, 9:25, starting at 11 a.m. It's Wizards Magic: The Gathering for all those who like magic. Then Dungeons and Dragons. And they just changed it. Dungeons and Dragons presents Dragon Talk. And Joe Malagin, look, I can't say his last name. He's a good actor, but I just can't say his last name. Guide to Dungeon Masters. There's a lot of, they are pushing Dungeons and Dragons hard, aren't they?
Manganello?
Yeah, Manganello. Is that?
I think so.
That was something like that.
Oh, the guy that was Deathstroke in Justice League.
Yeah. Flash Thompson.
I don't understand. Is he somebody who's like plays Magic? Doesn't he usually plays Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, he is. He's big time into it. Him and his buddy Chris Hardwick and Kyle Newman, they're all big into it.
Okay, then that makes sense for that. Then Ryan's favorite part, Hasbro Star Wars panel.
Second favorite part, maybe.
Hasbro Star Wars HasLab panel. Wonder what that could be, huh?
If it's not a 6-inch scaled Rancor, it'll be lame.
It's not. They said it's vintage collection, so it's going to be 3 3/4.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what it says. In 2018, we launched HasLab with a dream: make the biggest vintage collection vehicle ever. The ones fans have been requesting for years. Jabba's sail bars, the Katana. Yeah. Join members of the Hasbro marketing and design teams as they reveal the next Star Wars HasLab vintage collector's dream project.
It'll probably be the Mandalorian ship with the Razor Crest.
Yeah, I keep hearing rumors about the Razor Crest.
But hey, Bobby, you said 6-inch Rancor a few years ago in their giant, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con display. They had a 6-inch Rancor in the display.
Did they?
Yeah. I mean, they're not just going to sculpt something like that up just for a display at a con.
No, they would. We did it on Marvel all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Star Wars Entertainment Panel. Ashley Eckerson, Dean Bradley Baker, Patrick from the Hasbro Star Wars brand team, joined, and the captain himself. Blase from Star Wars to Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels to discuss both shows. Yeah, that's all you, Ryan. You have fun with that. And then the one that most people are excited about, except for my boy Judd, still love you. Got enough but love for you, buddy. Hasbro Marvel panel. Jesse Falcon and the Hasbro Marvel brand team, the Hasbro Marvel products experts will discuss some exciting news around Hasbro's ever popular Marvel Legends action figure line. Viewers will also get a sneak peek of upcoming, never before seen Marvel action figures, plus some special surprises as well. We already know one of them is the Hellfire Goon. So that was already spoiled for everybody.
Pow!
That was already taken off the shelf. That was gone. They said, what? Yo, take that off the shelf right now. We're not playing with you.
What's funny is that I had to message Dan because the seller in Taiwan used one of his pictures to sell their shit on eBay.
Oh, damn.
That's how legit it's getting out here. It's dangerous out here.
I wonder how many Hellfire Goons they had in stock when he went there to go pick them up.
Didn't they have like 6 left?
Yeah, there was like 6 on the shelf when he got there.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he only bought 2.
He only bought 2.
Yeah, the restraint. Good for him. I would have picked them all up.
Right. I would be like 6. Yes. Give them here.
Yeah.
Hasbro told you take them off the shelf. Tell them they're on my shelf now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Yeah, that's that meme of that guy getting in the car to smile at you. Got my Saturday starting at 10 o'clock. It's G.I. Joe panel. You know what? I think I just might get up early just to start trouble in there. Just to start trouble in that one. That's my Saturday morning goal, looks like.
Start dropping links to Action Force in the chat.
Mm-hmm. And then they'd be like, sir, you're banned. Thanks.
That's all right. My rabid fans, they'll do it right. They always go in there and they go in there in full force. It's great. I love it.
They try to make this. They make this a little bit overhyped. Tune in to be the first to see the new items, find out which characters will be launched next, and get a peek inside our development process directly from our team. Yo, I can already. So this is already making me mad. Like, it shouldn't make me this angry. There's only 2 things that actually make me angry: G.I. Joe and Spawn McFarlane figures. I mean, the Spawn Kickstarter. Since they Spawn McFarlane figures, the Spawn Kickstarter. Those are the only 2 things that make me very angry.
Yeah, you backed that Spawn, didn't you?
I'm selling it. I'm about to be on like eBay, everybody else, and sell mine too.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. And if knowing is half the battle, you're going to want to join the G.I. Joe trivia and show off your expertise. I better get a prize for it if I know my expertise. Plus a special message from Harry Golding, star of the upcoming film Snake Eyes.
Upcoming? You mean in a year?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip the rest of that. I'm sorry, I even read that. I'm sorry I took everybody's time for reading that. My fault.
Here's how you know. Perfect example. Here's how you know that Hasbro doesn't give a shit about G.I. Joe. It's on Saturday morning. Legends, Star Wars, afternoon, Friday, like prime time. G.I. Joe, right. Saturday morning.
Right, I seen that.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
How'd you do that? The voices, okay, Transformers fans, Peter Cullen.
What was that?
Yeah, what was
Oh,
that?
actually,
Yeah.
I hit the little springs on my mic. Peter Cullen, Frank Welker, and Ben from Hasbro brand team, the most powerful voices behind many of the most iconic voices. That's cool. Now that I would tune in for it because I like Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. I respect them enough to show them respect in Transformers world because they did bring to life like some of the greatest Transformers. Then they have War of Cybertron, Kingdom toy reveals. Then they updated it with the Ghostbusters panel. Don't know why. Part 1 is classic Ghostbusters. Part 2 is making of Kenner the real Ghostbuster toys, and then Part 3 is Ghostbusters Afterlife.
With the way with the way that Wave 1 of the Plasma Collection is just sitting around everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll keep going with it?
Oh yeah, if they're talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife, that's the new movie.
See, look at that. They take a licensed brand, a brand that's not even theirs, and put it in primetime slot. And a brand that they own, they don't give a fuck. Ugh, Hasbro, you fucking suck.
And then last but not least is Hasbro Power Rangers panel. I know a couple of people who are hyped for that. Where you at, Cap? I know you're hyped for some Hasbro Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers! Yeah!
I'm just about done with that line. Once I get the Black Ranger.
There you go. Classics. That's it.
Yep. I got my team. I'm out.
I just need the MMPR and I'm done. I saw the new Goldar today without the wings at Target, and I passed on him for whatever reason. I just feel like I'm getting ripped off if I don't get those wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that would feel like a ripoff. Like, yo, you put the wings on, but why would you even remake the figure anyway? That's the thing. Especially
this early. I guess it's fairly early for a re-release of Goldar.
Yeah, he was just $5 at GameStop.
Yeah.
No
you know what? This is the funny part about it. Somebody must have been working on like the G.I. Joe team and said, you know what? Can you go work on the Power Rangers team, help them out? Gotcha. Hey, what you doing? We're gonna make Goldar again. What? We just put him out. No, we're gonna put him out again without wings. Okay.
Genius.
Goldar not coming with wings is the equivalent of a Ghostbuster not coming with a proton stream.
Yes.
Yep.
Which they did.
I passed on those Ghostbuster figures too.
They weren't good. They looked okay, but I'm just like, we just had Ghostbuster figures. Do I really need them? No.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. The other big news this week was the casting of She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany, as the lead. I'm good with it. Some people have a problem with her height. I have no problem with her height because she's going to be CG'd anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not going to really matter. Like, she's going to be CG green either way. So they're going to just fudge the height when she's CG'd because she stays She-Hulk for most of like her whole life. After her blood transfusion, that's it. She's She-Hulk. Nothing else to do. I'm just kind of curious. I'm hoping they're going like her still being a lawyer, like kind of go that like they can still have like that superhero adventure kind of thing, but still her being like the lawyer who defends like anybody and everybody who comes to her office. So hopefully they have a little bounce with that.
It's a Disney Plus show, right?
Yeah.
It'll be boring. It'll be boring. It'll suck.
What? You think so?
Yeah.
We're looking for a new co-host at this point in time. This is Lauren's last show. He is no longer on here anymore. This is his last one. So
fine. I'll save judgment until I see their other shows first.
This is still his last show. And then other news, Mandalorian is back.
Yes.
Woo!
Looking forward to that for sure.
Yo.
You know, the trailer didn't really even show much, and I still got hyped for it, man.
Yo.
Yeah.
I thought it
the
was
thing, man.
interesting that they announced that months ago and didn't show him in the trailer. Like, I thought for sure they'd show him in the trailer because they made a big announcement about him.
Show who?
Show who?
Boba Fett.
Oh. Yeah, well,
It's like no surprise. They told everyone he's going to be in it, but they didn't show him. He's probably going to show up the last 30 seconds of the finale.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think Disney officially announced it, but it's pretty much confirmed when it's on Tamara Morrison's agency page that he's Boba Fett in the show. You know, but I don't think Disney officially said Boba Fett's in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, the thing is, they did show Sasha Banks, so we don't. For those who don't know who Sasha Banks is, she is a wrestler in WWE, so she does have a role in this season. But we're not sure if she's like more like a Jedi or what her role is, because she kind of had that. She wasn't in preview with the cloak on top of her head, so
yeah.
Oh, Dan said he's ready to take your spot, Ryan. He's ready. He's waiting in the wings.
Well, come on in, Dan. How? I'm on the infinity equation now. Hold on. My throat's a little dry. Hi, Dan. It's boss time, he says. It's boss time.
That's right.
Just so you know, your face took up all the ink in my printer.
Yo, oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't deal with y'all tonight. Cannot deal. Oh man. Yeah. But there's also some issues on this show as well, too. Like Pedro Pascal was causing some rumblings as well. And I just don't know how to feel about it.
What did he say? He said he wanted more FaceTime, is it?
Yes, he wanted more screen time without the helmet.
Yeah, dude.
Like, dude, it's a Mandalorian. I'm sure they explained this to you when you first started season 1.
Before we flip out, that is also a rumor.
But he's got the easiest job in the world. All he's got to do is the voice end of it. It's the stuntman that's in the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were essentially saying that he's pretty much just a voice actor at that point, because I think there's two different people that play the Mandalorian, like a stunt guy and then like a shooting guy or something like that.
Yeah. Well, no, they said there must be times that he's suiting up, because they said like there's times like he's in the suit on set.
He's in the suit most of the time, but yeah, if it's do anything real physical or wielding weapons, then they have other guys doing it.
He does ADR for the voice though.
Yeah.
He has to re-record all his lines because he's wearing that big helmet.
Oh wow. Warren Nahula says, just got an email from Ami that the Spider-Verse Miles has been delayed to October.
Dude, I just got that email too, which it sucks. I thought it was an email saying, hey, we're going to charge your card now, but it's delayed.
That's like 6 months now.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. Well,
you know what? I can't. I'm still waiting for my Superman. Yeah. And my Carnage.
Well, just wait.
Yeah.
We're going to have like 7 Mayfixes all show up at once.
Right.
That we're going to have to pay for all in the same week.
They'll be like, hey, guess who hit your wallet today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got the Jordan, the Miles, the Peter, Superman,
Carnage.
Yep. There's a lot.
Okay, Figure says John Wayne's grandson does most of the work. I guess for the Mandalorian. That's
John Wayne's grandson is in the suit. If that's the case, that's really cool because it is like a Western.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, it's basically a Western.
Good point.
It is. And then finally, some Todd McFarlane figures I can actually be happy about. DC Multiverse. Last night on Earth Figures, I did read the comic. It is a great comic if you haven't checked it out. You got Batman. You got Last Night on Earth Omega. Scarecrow.
That looks cool.
That's awesome.
How long has he had the license? Because man, they're cranking him out like left and right.
He just got it. I think it's like starting like this year.
Yeah, he started January. First wave came out January.
That's fucking crazy.
4 years is usually the standard. Like all the when Marvel would renegotiate it or re-up, it was usually like in 4-year blocks.
No, but he hasn't had it for 3 years, right?
No, he's had it for less than a year.
Yeah.
I seem to remember he has it for 2 years initially.
I'm pretty sure before he got that license, he had to present like some sort of like game plan and had these ideas in his head rolling, you know.
And DC was like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Did not articulate it. Okay, whatever. We don't care anymore. We just don't care.
All his ideas were Batman. Oh, Batman. Batman.
You said Batman? I'm there.
Batman.
Let's go ahead.
But he still hasn't done his Batman.
Yeah, he still hasn't done his own Spawn right.
No, that's gonna be another Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh God. You know what? You can count me out of that BS.
Another bunch of promises that he's not gonna fucking deliver on.
Yeah, BS. There's some new Mortal Kombat 11 special variant, bloody variant figures. You got Baraka, Spawn, and Raiden.
Okay.
A better articulated Spawn than the one I paid for on Kickstarter. Makes some damn sense.
Why is he all white?
I think that's like one of the alternate costumes in the game.
Okay.
It's been a while since I played that Mortal Kombat game. I kind of skip over the game itself.
Yeah.
I don't choose that life. Yeah. You know what? Marvel Select is really selling me on this Silver Centurion Iron Man. Yo, they got some crazy little gadgets here on this boy. So here he is. He looks kind of goofy, per se, a little bit. That net don't look any better.
The head looks too small.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting that they're putting out a Silver Centurion pretty much around the same time as Hasbro. We were never told what they were doing, and so we had no idea. But it's interesting timing for the two
and
of
that's
them.
what I thought too. It seems like every time Hasbro puts out like one single new figure, it seems like Diamond Select is putting out another, Marvel Select's putting out another figure out. I'm like, it's not the same figure. Well, why?
Yeah, it's like
there's a mole.
We got a Marvel Legends Thanos, and then we got a Marvel Select Thanos, like at the same time. So that's got to be Jesse Falcon who's signing off on that shit, right?
I mean, he's the only one that knows everything of what the licensees are doing. So it might not be that he's coming out and saying, "Hey, Hasbro's doing this, you should do it too." He might be like, "Hey, you know what you guys should do? You guys should do a Silver Centurion. That would be really cool." He could subtly suggest things and point either Hasbro or Diamond Select in the right direction and have that control. But you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want both of your licensees to be doing the same figure, because then you're playing the consumer against each other.
Right.
It's kind of bad business.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we're going to see the Silver Centurion in the MCU in one of their Disney Plus shows.
Could be, yeah.
Because they got the What If cartoon coming, right? They got the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange movie. So we're going into the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
They got even Black Widow. That's a prequel.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? And I forgot. WandaVision is coming out this year, they said.
Yeah.
So we'll be out this year.
December. And then Winter Soldier and Falcon's supposed to be coming out early next year.
Yeah. And then and just real quick, they just put out that Miss Marvel Disney Plus series lands Pakistani Oscar winner director Sharmeen Obed-Chinoy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Also from Bad Boys for Life directors Aldi El Arabi and Bailio Falah. I could be butchering half of those names. I'm sorry.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Definitely.
So they're really digging deep into these shows now, and they're talking about bringing Charlie Cox back for Daredevil.
God, please no.
Why? Daredevil was one of the best shows besides Jessica Jones and Luke Cage season 1.
I'm with Todd.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as Daredevil.
No, he does. It just does not look like Charlie, or does not look like fucking Matt Murdock to me. at all.
Looking for 2 more replacements on the show. I can't kick Bobby because he's so I'll get destroyed in the comments in the Valorverse groups.
Hey, I'll send a message to JC.
There you go. But yeah, there's so much this little accessories he comes with, like that's not. I like the little chest blast on it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll
pick
pick it up for the accessories for sure. I need those blast effects for sure.
It's just this seems like
I like that.
Yeah, this looks like a more thought out Silver Centurion.
I'm not feeling that ab crunch, and that head is just too small. The proportions are kind of whack.
Yeah, I'm not saying the figure's great.
They're also big, right? Like Diamond
scale.
Selector, like McFarlane scale.
Yeah, it's 7 inches.
Yeah, my issue with Marvel Select, they have objectively good sculpts, right? But the articulation, it just doesn't work. And then, unless you're getting like the bigger figures, the scale doesn't really work with anything else that I own. So I usually pass on these guys.
Well, what's crazy is the Marvel Select Rocket Raccoon is fucking fantastic articulation.
Really?
Yeah, it's equally on par with the SH figure arts.
No shit. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, that's the one I keep in my display. I like that Select Raccoon.
How's it scale though? Is it too big?
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm
looking it up right now.
If it was easy, like in reach, I would grab it.
Yeah, good luck finding him though.
Damn, that's the thing, man. It's like
you snooze, you lose. He can't. He can't. I think it was a 2-pack with Gamora.
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Doesn't Marvel Select re-release some of their stuff though?
Sometimes.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah, sometimes they do. They haven't been like because there was always rumors about the Watcher and Mephisto coming back, and then there's always like, oh well, guess what? We lost the molds. That's always a story. So
yeah, those are some exceptions, but for the most part, they've re-released almost everything else. With the exception of the Guardians. I mean, those haven't been out very long.
Yeah. Who does this Tony remind me? He looks like somebody, and I can't think of it.
He looks like Inigo Montoya.
Maybe that's what it is.
With a mullet.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does. Totally.
My name's Inigo Montoya, and you killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah, it doesn't look great on that neck peg.
No.
There's too much of a gap, it looks like. It's got a fucking gooseneck.
I wonder if that's just a paint master, though. Like, I wonder if that's not a production figure.
Well, it doesn't come out till what, April?
Yeah, so
yeah, that does sit weird. That looks like one of the heads from like Futurama or something.
Yeah, totally.
Bender.
Yeah, dude.
You know what, Jed? I don't appreciate your rudeness in the comments today.
I was gonna say something. I'm like, man, Judd's going after you.
No, Jed. You're fired too, Jed. Firing everybody. I'm being Vince McMahon tonight. Everybody's fired except for Bobby. I can't fire him. I cannot fire him.
Let's see how much I could push that. Let's see how bad I can be and get to the point where, you're like, hey,
because I'm not getting roasted in those group chat, those groups that you have. Nah, not today.
My fans are rabid.
Yes,
Love
they
it.
are. I cannot. I am not taking that chance. No, sir. Got enough people on my back. I'm not taking that. And then they're coming out with the Witcher 3 figures from McFarlane. Dad, what does McFarlane not have? They're like the new Hasbro. What does McFarlane not have?
Action Force.
That's it.
Yes.
They do not have that.
Money talks, baby. Money
It
talks.
sure does.
First thing we got to do is get rid of all this articulation.
Exactly.
Make them 7 inches tall.
Right. Does he need it? Can he bend at the knees? No. Can his legs move? No. Are they just in the same position, like stiff position like these? Yeah. But his feet can move. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. Okay. Settles that. That's all. Like that's all these figures are. God, pisses me off with this.
Don't forget to mention they got the Dune figures too.
Yeah, that's what I was. I think that's coming. I think it was Joshua was trying to pull up better pictures of.
Does anyone like Dune? I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, the original
it's really long and kind of boring, slow.
Yeah.
The original, I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, you could say the same thing about the original Blade Runner, but I really like that movie.
I was just gonna say that. See,
Yeah.
I never saw Blade Runner until I was in my 30s, and when I watched it, I was so bored. And then the sequel, I was even more bored. I was like, "What the fuck am I wasting my time for? This is awful."
Yeah, I think if you grew up with it, you learned to enjoy it. I saw it like, kind of formative years. I saw a lot of really long, kind of slow movies, like a lot of Kubrick films at that time. So I kind of got used to really like slow moving films. But I tried it, or I've watched it, not a couple years ago, and it was it's kind of hard to sit through.
Yeah, because I remember Articulation was talking about it. They're saying read the books, and I'm like, well, if I'm going to read the books, it might disappoint the movie for me. So I was like, I'll go see the movie first and then go read the books. But everybody's in the chat saying it's pretty awesome. Paul saying Dune is awesome. Ashford Expert says we seriously need a monster armor Iron Man. That is true. Cap's excited for the new Dune. Paul says the new McFarlane figures are ridiculous.
Hey, you know what, Cap lives? I'm excited for any new movie because what's come out. I mean, besides Bill and Ted, which was pretty good. I liked it. I mean, I'm going through movie withdrawal. There's been nothing new.
Yeah, I'll probably watch Annabelle tomorrow and see how that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to convince my girlfriend to go to see New Mutants if it's still in the theater.
Yeah, that's the only way you want to be able to see that for now.
And where the fuck is Black Widow? I want to see that.
They pushed that out to November, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah, but no, it's delayed again.
What?
It's indefinite when it's coming.
Oh,
Jesus.
Wow.
That sucks.
With Black Widow and Wonder Woman, just put them on streaming already.
Well, Wonder Woman's coming out Christmas, so that one's been pushed to Christmas. I think because
maybe in your state.
No, they said they announced it during the DC fandom. It was Christmas because
but in Washington everything's still closed.
Yes, right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I think because they did it that way because Warner Brothers is putting out Dune as well, so they didn't want the two to collide. So it kind of makes sense, but right now everybody's just kind of playing like when's a good time to release anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's his name was adamant about Tenet being in the theaters. So
I want to see that. Did you guys see that? Tenet?
I did. Yes.
Is it good?
It was good. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know now. If you do see it in theaters, the audio mixing was really off.
Oh,
Because sometimes the music was overpowering the dialogue, so you had to like really like squint your ear, like you really had to like try to listen as best you can because the music was so overpowering. Yeah. And that was an IMAX, and I thought it was just me. A friend of mine went to see it. He was like, "No, it's the mixing's off."
damn.
That's a
Good to
real
know.
problem that Chris Nolan has.
Yes.
He's done that a few times. He did that with The Dark Knight Rises.
Well, Bane. Nobody can understand Bane in the theaters.
Yep.
True.
Dan Who says, never seen Dune, but I will watch the new film. Have no interest in the figures.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'll check it out, but I won't buy the figures.
Justin says, yep, McFarlane figures have zero articulation. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, speaking of Christopher Nolan, if you haven't seen Dunkirk, fucking put that at the top of your list.
let's see. Ron Ramos says, heard the book series was like over 20 books. I have no idea. Bowling Hula says novels are fantastic. The old movie has its fans. Yeah. Victoria People says, I want to see Tenet. Definitely go see it in theater. But I'm just telling you right now, do not be surprised if the audio mix is off. I'm just letting you know. The audio mix is going to be off in certain spots. Wrestling Hound's like, what the fuck is Dune? Honestly, I don't think any of us can explain Dune to you. I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat may be able to, but I don't know. It's been a long time. Paul said the audio mixing is off. Done. Dan says Tenet was confusing. They purposely don't spend much time explaining what's going on, so you have to pick it up quick and get lost easily. Yes and no. It's a Christopher Nolan film, so I kind of expect that. Let's see. I've not seen Dunkirk. Thanks for the recommendation, Todd.
I second that recommendation. Excellent movie.
The new Dune looks good. Haven't seen Dune, but Lynch is great. Yeah, he is. David Lynch is a good director. None of them know. Yo, Judd, I'm being serious. I haven't watched Dune since I was a child. I don't know how to really explain anything to it because I haven't rewatched it. And it's a long, long watch.
Paul.
Right. See, that's what it is. It's like he doesn't even if he's saying he ain't got enough crayons to dumb it down, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's pretty complicated. There's it's kind of like Lord of the Rings in space, but instead of, wizards and swords and, you've got giant worms and fucking ray guns and, the spice.
But with this set, there is a Build-A-Figure. Do you remember what his name was, Todd?
No, I do not. I liked. Yeah, I thought Dune was kind of cool, but I was not enamored by it at all.
Yeah, it's like the fat guy that's in Dune. I don't know. He looks like the Blob almost, but he's worse enough. He's like fatter than the Blob. So that's the best way I can explain it. I know there is a Build-A-Figure for it. I like this comment. The McFarlane sculpt of Oscar Isaac looks more like Javier Bardem. Yeah, and now I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's all I can see. It's like I can't see anybody else. Like it's not Oscar Isaac if that's supposed to be him. See, Paul knows it. I just don't know.
If it's Oscar Isaac, it's got to look better than his Star Wars figure.
Ooh, that one was rough.
No, the roughest figure I've seen, and I think we talked about this once before, Todd. The roughest figure was Maeve from Westworld. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. She was pretty hideous.
If she did not look like Aunt Jemima Samurai, I was hot. Yo. You literally, and this is Diamond Select, who's usually pretty decent about they're on point with face sculpts and everything. This one looked like Aunt Jemima was like the Black Samurai. I was hot.
Is that why she was canceled?
Probably. Yo, let me see if I can find it. I will look it up.
Well, here we go.
Yo, it was offense to black folks everywhere.
Oh, is it McFarlane or it's Diamond Select, right?
It was Diamond Select.
Yeah, they made the Westworld figures that are all sitting around at Walmart or Walgreens.
I'm just trying to find good. Images.
Yeah, I think there's 2 versions of that figure.
That's not Maeve. Whoever said this was Maeve, this is not Maeve.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the other one. There's they made another female that looks fucked up too. I think from that same series.
Whose video are you playing? D Hunter?
I don't know who this is. I just tried to click on it. I just want to see a better picture of it. This is it. This is the picture. That is not Maeve. She looks nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
That's the second mom from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This is Maeve here. This is the actress.
That's supposed to be her?
This is what they made of her.
Wow, she's way darker.
Yeah.
An atrocity. Truly an atrocity. Look at that.
No, that looks like the first mom from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Aunt Viv.
How do you go from this to this? Like literally nobody it's like literally nobody watched Westworld and was like, all right, he just told me she's black. Okay, cool.
Was she recast? Like, did they have the
No.
figure made?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's the same character all the time.
Oh, I was thinking of the Clementine they did because they did a bloody version, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with her?"
No, Cap. We have to fight this. This is the kind of injustice we need to be fighting out here. This kind of nonsense. This cannot go on. Diamond Select, you knew you were wrong for this one. You knew. You can get their likeness right, but you couldn't do my girl Maeve like that. Just couldn't. Oh my gosh. Oh. That. Ooh. Oh. That hurt. I was mad at that. That I couldn't.
Next.
Let's see, Mafex Joker and what's her name? Psylocke.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I had to pull the trigger on that Psylocke.
Yeah, that Psylocke looks good. So the only Mafex figures that I have are, so far I have all the Spider-Man, and then I have Deadpool and Gwenpool, just because she was the first comic Mafex and I wanted to check it out. But I haven't gotten any of the other comic Mafex, but after seeing that Psylocke, I'm like, all right, I think I might get into the line, like fully get into the line now. She looks good.
Hey, jump on that Cyclops and Wolverine before they skyrocket. Because that Deadpool, I skipped the Deadpool, and that one's really gone up.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll sell you mine. He's okay. He's okay. But yeah, that the Cyclops looks good. I was checking out some reviews this past couple days for the Wolverine, and I'm like, oh man, I think I want to get it. But that brown one's coming out too, so I don't know. I'm only going to choose one or the other.
I'd say go with the brown one just because of the better claws.
Are they shorter or what's
they're the curved claws, and yeah, they're shorter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is there a pre-order for that?
For the brown Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was the brown one?
I haven't seen it.
I pre-ordered the brown suit Wolverine from Toyco.
Okay. Yeah. This all accessories, damn.
Yeah, she comes with a lot. I think it looks really good. It's just, is it just me or does she look orange?
Yes.
No.
Maybe it was. Yeah. Okay.
A little bit. Just
because
a little bit.
Mafex did the same thing with the first Henry Cavill Superman. He came out looking orange.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a tan to her, but
yeah, at the top you can see like
I think that
the
plays
shoulders.
out,
right. Tan is good, but I'm saying orange. Hopefully, obviously this is not the final product because this is not coming out until it's like a full year from now, which means probably 18 months with Mafex.
Mm-hmm. I think everything because Hush Batman was supposed to come out early this year, and then Superman was supposed to come out in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like April and June.
Yeah.
You guys got the Hush Batman, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I got the Dark Knight Rises one last week.
How's the QC on those for you?
Mine's is
They're-
good. I haven't
Yeah,
had any
no
problems
issues.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I just sold my Hush Batman.
yet. Really?
Didn't like it, huh?
I all right. So I'll it's good. It's a good figure. I liked it. The cape was a little too big. It felt like it was Spawn's cape or something, right? Which, I mean, I can make it work. But the neck peg on mine was kind of frozen, and I was just too afraid to pose him around. You know what I mean? I couldn't fully enjoy the figure. And for whatever reason, it gave me too much trouble. Like I couldn't shoot that figure for the life of me. So
Really?
I sold it. I might pick up the black version of that one. Objectively, it's a great figure, but I don't know. I just couldn't enjoy it fully.
See, I've heard people complain about the cape, but that's how Batman's cape is. It's big and flowy. Like
That's
it's
how
always-
Jim Lee drew
Yeah,
it.
drew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In that series, that's how it is. I think if they put a little bit more wires in it, I think it would have been a little bit more, flexible. And you could have more range with it. But-
agreed.
Yeah, because they got a wire down each side. If they would have put one on the bottom or maybe
Yeah.
down the middle of it,
Yep.
that
Yeah.
would have been a lot better.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean I had an issue with it like aesthetically. I meant like just taking photos with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And obviously, I'm comparing my shot to like other people that, and I'm like, I can't work with this thing. So
Yeah.
I pose him up every day. Put him in the retro Spider-Man. Always keep retro next to me.
is that your go-to? Those two?
Yes, they are. Now they are now. Mr. Retro Spider-Man is my go-to for everything now. he is my he's like right up there with my Mayfix Spider-Man. Truly right up there with Mayfix.
You think they're gonna give us a black costume on that buck this year?
Does Hasbro make figures again every year in single packages? Yes. Yes, it did.
I meant soon. I need
Yes.
that in a black costume like very soon.
Don't worry. They're listening. They got you. Don't worry about it. Mario, they got you. They're like,
I'm worried.
they like, well, go ahead. Can we use this book for anything else? Well,
Every
got-
Spider-Man we've already made.
right. Why not? Let's click it up, boys. Paint
Man.
black, white spider. That's it.
I just hope the next one they upgrade the arms and the legs to be pinless and with better
Oh, yeah.
range in the elbow.
Yeah. If the black suit one if they do decide to do that, it has to be pinless.
Yeah.
It has to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because that'd be a very fluid Spider-Man. I'm like, oh man. It's bad enough I got 6 of these now. Don't ask
Get
why.
out of here.
Yes, I do.
You got 6 of the retro Spideys?
Yes, I forgot I ordered a case from from Dork Side that's coming Tuesday. So I have like 6 Spider-Man, 4 Peter Parkers, 3
Jeez.
Gwens, 5 Green Goblins, 4 or 5 Green Goblins, 3 Electros.
You need to settle down, man.
I'm
know
a
how many
Spider-Man
Sentinels-
fan, sir. I am
Yeah,
a
but-
Spider-Man fan.
That would have been your 4th Sentinel right there.
Not for $124. It wouldn't be.
Okay.
Oh, you got 3 Sentinels?
I did. Yeah.
Dante?
No. Yeah. Did I? I don't remember what I ordered. That day was a blur. I felt when the money went through, I fell and hit my head, and I don't remember a whole lot from that day.
Fucking passed out.
Yeah, so the ambulance had to come and revive me. They're like, "Sir, are you okay?" I'm like, "What happened? You bought Sentinels." Oh,
The payment clear, that's all that matters.
yeah. Right. That was all that mattered. Like, I was like, "Did it clear?" They're like, "Yes, it clear, sir." How much am I in debt? You don't want to know. Just sir, just you got to get back up and go to work. They need you. You need to pay off the money that you just spent.
You know?
No, I am not the stock on Spider-Man, sir. Look, Cap, I look. I'm a Spider-Man fan, sir. That's all I can say. I love me some Spider-Man.
You got that Joker, Dante?
Yes, I did pre-order one. I'm sorry. Yeah, I almost forgot. I was like, did I pre-order one?
Hear a lot of people complain that his head's too big.
But that's what the joke. See, my thing is this: if you haven't read the story, you're going to have issues with with the way these characters look.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good. If you've read Hush, that looks really good.
Yeah, this is Jim Lee's art on point. Like they got when they get the detail down on the bottom of the foot of this boot that's in the comic. Yo, you can't. Yo, I can't knock him for that.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I did order one. So Mario, better go ahead and order your Joker, sir.
There was a lot of people complaining about his suit being blue.
And
isn't that comic accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really kind of depends on the panel, though.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're going to re-release a variant of this guy.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll see how the initial pictures look, and then I'll make my decision after that.
Yeah. You see, even Boy Hole is like, I just reread Hush. That head looks great. See, like, yo.
You also got to look at the DC Direct figures. When the DC Direct figures did Hush, they look just like the Jim Lee artwork, which looks just like this.
Yep. Yes, exactly. I forgot about those. I think I still got a couple. I think I still had a Joker from that one.
I hope Mafex does the like the Halo jumper Batman that DC Direct did.
Oh yeah,
that was a sick costume.
Yes, yeah. I forgot about that one. Damn it. I have to go back and try to find that one. But yeah, if you haven't read comics, then you're going to be like, why does this character look like this? This is the time that you need, just go ahead, just pull yourself out of the chair. I understand you get stuck to it, like go down to your local comic book store. Go to your local library. I'm sure they got the graphic novel there too. Or go to Comixology and just read Hush. Or DC Universe now. DC Universe is now turned into like comic book haven for DC Comics.
And if you've only watched the movie, read the book because it's different. Even though I like the movie, I think the movie's good. The ending is very different.
Don't get me started on that damn movie. That movie. Oh man, that was atrocious. Jim Lee should have been rolling around his chair like, what the hell did they do to my story? But now we get to the nitty gritty of why Mario's here. So Mario, since you're warming up your camera over there, you're charging the. Tell us a little about yourself, like how you got into collecting. What made you like want to start doing the dios, collecting the photography and everything you put behind it?
Oh, you boys ready for story time?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think for the longest time I've been into action figures more than sports, more than anything, right? It was my brother and I. We were growing up, and we came from I don't know. My mom didn't have too much money, so the action figures that we got were like the cheap knockoff figures that you would get from like your Osco drugstore, if you guys know what that is, right? So we'd have to come up with our own things. And now being an adult and having access to money and disregarding everything else, I'm trying to like relive the childhood that I think I missed out on, right? So, but to answer your question, I've always been into photography. I think I got my first camera, like legit camera, I think maybe when I was like 21. It might have been like a Nikon D40 or something like that, right? Just taking shots of anything, really. So I've always gravitated towards photography, but I remember the exact time when I got into, I guess, toy photography. It was towards the end of 2017. My brother had bought my son an SH Figure Arts Goku, right? And I was like, what the hell are you doing? This figure was like $50 or whatever the case is. I'm like, you know, now you're gonna set the standard for my son to like want these high-end figures, right? So, and then I took a look at it. I'm like, holy shit, this is pretty cool. It's taking me back to like my childhood, right? So, I mean, I have this kind of like obsessive personality where I see something and I just get into it. And I remember Mason, my son, he's like, yo, can you and he talks to me like that. He's like, yo, Dad, can you
My son calls me bruh.
Dude, that's
come on, bruh. We gotta pre-order the new Mario game.
He's like, bruh. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that term. Say bro.
Yeah.
Enunciate the O.
Do I look like a piece of clothing for women, sir? I'm not a bra, okay?
Bruh. Like, we ain't boys. But so he asked if I could buy a play set or something for his Dragon Balls. He had like, I think maybe like 2 or 3 at the time. And so obviously I went online, I looked, I couldn't find anything. And I was, I guess, searching YouTube or something like that. And I think I saw a tutorial from like Al's Figures or something. I'm like, how to make a basic diorama. I'm like, oh shit, I'll try this. So we zipped over to Home Depot. I picked up some foam pieces and we put something together, right? And he loved it. And I was like, let me just throw this up on eBay and see what it does. And it fucking sold for, I don't know, a couple $100. I'm like, holy shit.
Nice.
So, and it you know, I mean, it's not to say like the money was the driving factor, right? But it certainly helped like offset the cost of what would be this massive toy collection in the future. So I really got into like building the dios. It's funny, Jay Hernandez actually bought a dio from my eBay account, and he threw it up on his YouTube channel, and then we just started talking. I created a 796 Studios, the Instagram, shortly after that, and then just started taking photos. Really, there was just like product photography for like the dios and stuff. And I really didn't get into the photography game until I joined the ACBA like Facebook group, because I thought, I'm like, oh, these pictures look pretty cool. And then I joined, and you know, I posted my first picture, they tore it apart. I'm like, holy shit, this is the big
welcome
league.
to the group.
Yeah. Hey, nice try. Do this, do that. But no, I mean, I'm grateful for the feedback that they provided. And, I don't know. I just I think I just became like really obsessed with the photography, and I think the initial goal was just to highlight the dioramas in the background, but soon after that, the photography kind of took over like the building and everything. So that happened. Shit, I don't know. I want to say like beginning of 2018, and I've just been kind of doing it since then. I did take a break though last year. I think I took a break for like a year from this, and then you know, quarantine life happened. Yeah. And I was like, well, what can I do at home? Oh shit, I'll do this again. So I'm back at it.
Nice. Well, your work has actually spoken for itself, because like I think I forgot how I came across it. I think it might have been from Jay, because he said something on one of his videos I was watching, one of his reviews I was watching, and that's how I came across it. And I was like, oh shoot, like, look, this man making high end quality stuff. Like, oh, can I afford this? Maybe not. These sentinel prices over here.
That's how I learned about 796 Studios, was through Jay.
Yeah.
Same with Prime did it first, and many others.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's he's a good dude. And I remember when I took my break, he like the Shutterbugs dudes, like Alex, Aiden, Finn, and Darius, they all kind of kept in touch when I took a break. And I didn't realize this. I was like, why the hell is 796 still? I just kind of imagined that Instagram would have died out, right? But I was like, why the hell are people still messaging me or like following me? It's because I realized Jay kept on mentioning me in his videos. I'm like, oh, dude, like, I mean, that's a pretty cool thing of Jay to do. And I appreciate his like he'll showcase like artists' like their work and always shout people out. So he's a good dude.
Yeah, definitely. And look, here you go. See, like you already got the fans already here for you. Like E-Man says, Mario bends wire like a god. Flight stance.
Yeah, the E-Man's cool. Love that, bro.
Cap says, "Wait, you've been only doing this for 2 years."
Yeah, Cap, you know that.
So let's bring up your Instagram page here, because like your work, like I said, your work speaks for itself in volumes. Like your photography work, as well as just like your dial skills. So what made you start, like you say you like before we started, like the flight stands. So what made you start doing like the flight stands as well?
Oh, I mean, it's a simple story. So when I joined the ACBA Facebook page, obviously I was looking for like anything to sort of enhance the photography, right? And one of those were the flight stands, and I tried to order a set of flight stands, and I remember they had been out of stock for like the longest time. And I remember just the feedback. People were like, "Oh, I'm still waiting. You know, when are these going to be in stock?" And I'm like, you know what, shit, I'm just going to try and make some myself, right? And there are some tutorials on YouTube, but this was kind of a craft that was perfected over like a ton of trial and error. In fact, Jay helped me kind of figure out the final product. I remember I'd spent weeks just trying to perfect it, try to perfect the bends, trying to perfect the material. I was using like flag markers or little flag, the little flag, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
And that shit didn't work. And then I just, I came across this material, and it's at Home Depot. I mean, if anybody wants to try it, feel free to, right? Because this shit is tough. It's not easy. You know, my hands hurt from making these things. But yeah, I couldn't wait around for these flight stands anymore, and I didn't want to use like the provided flight stands from like these companies like the SH Fig Art stands or the Yamaguchi stands, because you know you can't really hide those too well. So yeah, I made them and they worked, and I got some good feedback, and people were like, "Yo, can you make me some?" I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And it fucking blew up to the point where it was kind of stressful, you know?
Hey, so my next question is, when you gonna start making some more, sir? Because I might need some.
Making some more for you, my friend.
Because Ryan no longer works for the show, so you don't have to really give him anything.
I'm done. So wait, so you're bending these by hand? I don't want any trade secrets, but you're sitting there and bending them by hand?
Dante, I think are these what you wanted, sir?
Yes.
No, I'm bending these by hand, and this is I don't know. This is probably like 12 gauge. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. It's stainless steel, you know. I mean, I'm putting some force on it right now, and you can't bend them. But yeah, everything is done by hand. I'll grind them by hand at the tips. I don't know if you can kind of see that, just to make sure that it minimizes the damage to your figures and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all done by hand, and I timed myself. It's not quick to make a set. From start to finish, it's almost an hour to make a set, you know.
Wow.
And I want to make sure that I don't know. I'm also kind of a little OCD. I want to make sure that they lay flat on the ground and they're kind of perfect. But I've been doing it for so long, I can kind of, you know, I can eyeball it and make sure it works for you guys. So. And
how many are in a set?
6. So they vary in sizes too. So you got the 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5, 7, and 9, right? So this is for the shorter ones. I would use for either like running poses or somebody maybe getting like knocked back. In fact, I could probably demonstrate a little something right now. I think those are probably the more popular ones, like the shorter ones. Like, you know, the name says flight stands, and you would think, oh, you would want to use these to get your figures up in the air, but I've gotten a lot of feedback where people don't really use like the bigger ones, right? Unless you're using this for maybe like your display or something like that.
Right. Yeah. I
Right.
use the really long ones for my display.
Yeah. So I might retool it, and I don't really want to do custom sizes because I don't feel like it, but
Yeah.
it'll just be too much to handle.
No
But yeah,
special orders.
Yeah, no, I would love to, but I can't. I can't do that I would get too overwhelmed.
Right.
But yeah, no, that picture right there, you can see I used pretty much like the shorter ones. I think that was like a 2, a 4, and a 5-inch one.
Nice. Because yeah, I'm assuming you stuck this one like in the where the knife holster is.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's so this is kind of funny. I'll get people that buy these, right? They'll jump on the post, they'll buy them, and then whenever they get them, they're like, all right, so I bought these. I don't really know how to use these. How am I supposed to use these? I thought they came with like a clip. I'm like, guy.
Like, no, there's no clip for them.
Jam them in the crotch usually.
You're right.
Yeah. And I love typing that out to him, like, hey, take your figure, locate the crotch, and just stick it in there.
Like, what, sir? What
Yeah.
you tell me to do? Like, what does that? Wait a minute. Skin.
And they start reporting me.
This is not what I asked for. This is not what I paid for. But no, this is really good. Like, I know, like every time you put these stands up, like you said, they're gone.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot. That Spider-Man.
Well, yeah.
Ben Reilly. Yeah. That's dope.
Dude, it's so fun. That shot. So I don't know, man. Like some of the shots that I put a lot of work into don't really get that much love, right? And then the shots that I'm kind of just playing around with and figuring out just get all the love. Like this, I had that Scarlet Spider posed in that we'll set up in that pose for like the longest. I'm like, what? I got to take a shot of this guy. And I had just gotten the young rich Miles Morales, and it came with that backdrop. So I'm like, you know what? I think I got something here, which is funny. I'm not using the 796 stand for that, but I like that shot. I think it came out pretty good. What
Miles did that backdrop come with?
It came with here, I got it. Hold on. The third party, the Young Rich, the 1/6
okay.
scale.
Okay, 1/6 scale. All right.
Yeah, which this figure's trash.
That's not the hot toy. Hold on.
No,
sideshow.
It's not. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but like the eyepieces stick out way too far, and mine was missing like additional eyes for it, and I'm like, but it's one of those things that I pre-ordered like on a late night over a year ago, and it came in the mail. I'm like, oh, all right. So I think the best thing that came out of this figure was that backdrop.
I've gotten a lot of figures that way. I don't remember ordering this. Oh wait, I was up late. Oh, had a couple of drinks.
Yep. So was it one drunken night? You're like, man, what did I order now?
Yeah.
So your pick, like even your dials are great, your stands are awesome and amazing, but when you put it all together with your pictures, it's like a dream come true. You got like all three skills like built into like one right there, and even with like this shot here, where you got the Gundams.
Yeah, and those aren't easy to pose because they're model kits.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of tough, but there's a lot of source material for that, so
right.
Yeah, makes it a little bit easier.
But just going through.
Yeah, it looks like everything you do is very dynamic. It's very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I will say this: there was a shift in like when I started thinking, okay, because I never thought these photos were anything, right? But the second I started buying more lights, that's when things kind of shifted for me.
Gotcha.
I think the lighting is probably the most important thing with photos for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and then the posing for sure.
Yeah, lighting and posing. I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Look, everybody's happy that they got the stands. Like, let's see, Mighty Most Jeff says I got my stands in, and from this gen a couple weeks ago, they're legit.
Thank you.
Real long ones are also good for people attacking from the sky. Definitely. For your flying characters. And here's Judson with that good old 1-2 razzle dazzle. If it's your first time tuning in, please sub and come hang out every Friday. Yes, please sub and subscribe. I subscribe and like the page. Yay.
Thank you, Judd. We're really not good about saying that.
Honestly, I forget. I'm not gonna lie, I forget all the time. Ron Raymond says, "Hey Mario, I bought some not too long ago. They're great, but I found that I need bigger ones more than the smaller ones. Anyway, I could order just the long ones."
No custom order, sorry.
Damn, that's cold blooded. Like, nah,
hit me up. We'll work something out. Hit me up.
It's like Rick James. Cold blooded.
Nah. See that ring says unity. Not for you.
No. Actually, I'm cool with like people that are they're respectful and they know that this shit does take a lot of time. Like, hit me up and I'm willing to talk to you. Yeah, I've done custom sizes and stuff for people, so I don't have an issue with that. But if it's like 100 people trying to come at me, I'm like, that's too much to handle, man.
All right, I can see that. Tony Around says, "What's up?
What's up, Kevin? That was a great stream you did yesterday with the Toy Migos."
What's up, Kevin?
I gotta catch up on a lot of stuff this week. This week's been busy. Eamon saying you had a behind the scene shot. People love the behind the scene shots.
Yeah, actually, I last night I went through my archive stories because I usually post the behind the scenes like in my stories, right? So I just added that to the highlights. So if people want to check out like my setups and stuff, that's in the story highlights.
Okay. Capliv says the shot with Gundam in space was great. Salt for the stars was genius. Salt in the star. Wait a minute, is this the one that we're looking at? Is that the one he's talking about, or is it different?
No, it's my latest picture, dude. I think that Salt messed up a couple of those figures though, so I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, that shot.
So did you sprinkle it? Or,
I did. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out, like, it needed something, right? So I just had that without anything. So I let it sit overnight, and then I came back, and there was dust and shit all over so this is the glass technique shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And there was dust everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't take the dust out. And I was hitting it with like the rocket blower, and I'm like, actually, this looks kind of cool. I'm like, I need something to kind of fill up the dead space. And I'm like, well, what do I have? I'm like, oh, I'll get some salt. So I carefully sprinkled, and shit was just getting everywhere. It was kind of a mess. And it got on the Gundams too. And then sat there for like another day. And I'm like, probably not the best idea I had, but the shot came out okay, I think.
Yeah. Hey, you know what always trips me out is when I see someone's shot of their like Mezco figures and they're spraying them with water.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, it looks great in shot, but like,
it's always Batman too, and it's always Batman in the water. I'm like, yo, is that a leather cape? I don't think I'll be unless you spray like some like leather repellent, water repellent on there.
Right.
I'm not spraying. No, I'm not putting no Mezco figure in any kind of picture. I'm sorry, like that goes on the shelf. That's where it stays because you can't mess with those too much. Because if you put it on a pose, the suits get stretchy. And then it messes up.
Well, the dye from the fabric too, it'll run.
Yeah, that as well. Like
if you've ever customized a Mezco, you take the soft goods off, the plastic underneath has the dye all over it.
Yeah.
Price you pay for art, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially for an $80 to $200 figure. You think I'm gonna spray that water? That's like a gremlin. You don't touch the water at all.
Not me.
Tony Round says I just received my 796 stands today.
Nice.
Russ sounds like I bought a retro Spider-Man from Pulse and they sent me a retro Daredevil. Yo, I'm in hot too. I'm like, yo, where's my Spider-Man? Well, I got Daredevil. I didn't want this dude.
Hey, that retro Spider-Man was in stock on Amazon all day today.
Yo,
was it?
Yeah, it came back in stock. Yeah, it's been popping up in stock like on Pulse.
Was it the regular price or was it jacked up?
Oh no, it was regular price.
Damn, I should get 5 more.
There you go. Yes, get 5 more. Now you're talking. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Get 10 more, 15 more. Archie's like, I should get stands. Definitely, Art. Matthew, our guest from last week, it says, talk about your community challenges. And also he says, what was your most intricate setup?
Okay. Yeah, the challenges. Actually, that's something recent that man, I remember exactly how that came up. It was the week Chadwick Boseman had passed, and I was feeling pretty bummed, just I don't know, like I didn't feel like doing anything. It was kind of a tough thing to deal with. Only because my daughter had asked me, she was like, is Black Panther real? I'm like, yeah, baby, he's real. She's like, so he's dead now? And I'm like, yeah. How'd you find out, right? She's like, is he up there? Well, whatever. So it was kind of tough, and I was like, I want to get out of this funk. I was talking to my buddy Alex on IG, Alex and Richardson, phenomenal artist. Gotta follow him.
Oh yeah, sorry, real quick. If he needs that retro Spider-Man, tell him hit me up. I got him.
He does need that retro Spider-Man.
I'll be nice and give him one. I don't know. I've never talked to him, but if he needs one,
it's a great artist. But yeah, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this. You think anybody will join? Are you gonna join? And it was kind of thing. I was just thinking maybe it was just gonna be for the homies to get in, and then it got a pretty big response, and it was cool. Showcasing. Like other people were just participating and showing up. I think the first challenge was, like a white hot challenge, something simple. We got a lot of people that jumped in. Really, it was just inspiration going around. I was inspired by some of those shots. And then the second challenge was using some sort of effects. And we got some heater shots from that too, which inspired the that Akuma shot too, which I think it's okay. It could have been better. But I think I don't know. I've seen a couple other people like start issuing their challenges. I think I'm going to participate in D Amazing's review challenge. That seems interesting. I don't know if you guys seen that. Where he issued it. Yeah, it's like review a figure, put it up, and then he's got like some sort of giveaway. But I think it's a good idea just to get just get people moving and get them. I don't know, bring us a little bit closer together and, make the our shitty reality not so shitty anymore. I don't know. It's just good vibes all around.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's enough out there right now that divides us.
Yeah.
We don't need more of that,
Yeah, for sure. I was doing a posing session last night, and I just threw it up on a story. I'm like, yo, if anyone's down, join in. Darius joined, a couple other people joined. And it was a good way to unwind and share your work with everyone. So
yeah, and it's a good way, and that's definitely a good way to get the community involved, because like some people and I've heard from some people, they say like, look, I'm not good at posing, I'm not good at this. Just join in. Like nobody's everybody can always help you get better. Right. But if you don't try and give it, and try, you want to do it like be superposing every figure. Just take your time. Just do try a walking pose. Try just an posing pose, like something small, and just step it up every day. One step every day, baby step.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's like anything. It's muscle memory. It's the more you practice something, you get better. But I think it's also. I mean, it inspires people too, right? Right. Like, for example, I'll spend maybe, like an hour or two just going through Instagram looking for things that inspire me. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw this one Instagram, and I think he might be overseas. And I took this idea from him. In fact, all my ideas are from some other artist that inspired me. I cheeseburger them, right? And if you don't know that quote, it's from Matthew McConaughey. He says, the person that invented the hamburger, smart man. The person that invented the cheeseburger, now he was a genius.
Right.
No, but this, I think the account is called Nice Everythings. He might be overseas, but probably the greatest in terms of like using effects and lighting the effects and things like that. So here, I'll show you really quick. Like he uses.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And And I always thought that was like the biggest, well, at least for me, the biggest challenge was to kind of, simulate motion in some of these photos. And this simple hack right here just, I think, does the trick, Yeah.
Yeah, it does give that simulation like a punch is being swung.
Right. Like you can see like where the fist was coming from. And so. But yeah, the more we participate, the more we share our photos, we can, provide inspiration for others or take inspiration from others.
What kind of material did you use to make those?
Dude, if you can believe this, it's literally just a twist tie. It's a metallic twist tie. I got this from Amazon. And I hit up the artist. I was like, yo, what is that? I'm interested. He didn't reply back. And I was like, fuck, I guess I got to do my research. But yeah, dude. And I got to, hold on. Let me show you.
So it comes on a spool.
Yeah. Well, there's obviously there's a variety. But I got this one. This was like $10 and this is going to last more than a lifetime. This one comes in red and gold, and then obviously the silver. And then I bought the pre-cut ones that were, I think they're maybe 6 inches, and that comes in like green, purple, red, whatever. But it's pretty amazing. You can pretty much get anything and use it, in your toy photography. Just got to be somewhat creative. And I totally ripped this idea from that guy. So sorry, guy, but it's great work. It had to be replicated.
Hey. Imitations is the biggest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Actually, I did want to ask you one question too, because are these like the acid ring figures here?
That's a third party. I think it's supposed to be a Titanfall. I don't really like follow too much properties. So yeah, it's from Dark Source. It's a Dark Source tie. I think it's a third party, but Titanfall. I do have some of those Acid Rain figures, and they're pretty sick, but I can't jump fully into that line. It's kind of expensive.
So I was listening to you, but damn it, this man Judd, he's gonna push me. He's pushed me. The best love-hate relationship we have. If it's your last time here, like me, give us up and like on your I can't deal with you, Judd.
You're hating on Todd. You're hating on Todd McFarlane. He can't take it, man.
There's 9 freaking figures. Born Hula says, I took my Baron Benz to the beach once. I never wound up taking it out of the bag. Yo, you like sand in his boots? Nah. Ginger Hitman says, I bought a bunch of twist ties yesterday. Thanks for the idea.
Nice. Good. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
I just sent all you guys the link to Amazon.
Nice.
Is it an affiliate link?
No. We have no affiliates.
Right. Nobody wants to be bothered with us. They're like, yo, affiliates? we barely got on the Battleverse train. Like, Bobby's barely pushing us. He's like, yeah, these guys, we'll give it another year, maybe. Maybe they'll be on the Battleverse train.
Bobby goes on Shartimus Prime's channel. He won't even mention us.
Right. You know what? It's which is like Snowpiercer. We're all way in the back.
Yeah.
We're living off the scraps.
I legitimately tell myself all the time, I'm like, I gotta plug the show more. But it's like, I'm so fucking busy.
Oh yeah.
Bobby's up there living a good life. He's up in the A car trains on Snowpiercer. Like, yeah, those guys in the back. Who? Don't know them, but I'm available.
He's buck naked rolling around in all his Action Force money. So busy.
Right.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. All that Action Force money is going back into the company to do Series 2.
Yeah. He's like, look at all these hundreds. These are from that stupid idiot Laser Pants.
Yeah. He's like, honey, don't worry about the mortgage. It's been paid in
Ryan,
full.
I don't see your hundreds, Ryan. You're on Big Bad.
No, I'm not.
I thought you went through Big Bad.
A couple that I didn't want to pay for right now, but no, I backed the Kickstarter almost at the highest level.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. I had to wipe the tears from my eyes. Thank you, gentlemen. I needed that. God. I'll be rolling in his money. I can actually see that happening. Let's see what else we have here. I stand. Figure report says I stand these stands. Also, rest in peace, RBG. Definitely. Alex is indeed a great artist.
Wait. Who died?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
What?
Yeah,
She passed away.
When did that happen?
I think
Supreme
today.
Court Justice. Yeah, she died today.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, she passed away.
Yeah, she fought cancer like 3 times. Tough old lady.
Yeah, definitely. Yo. She was like, I'm hanging in here. I'm about to see this to the end. Ginger Hitman said I started posing last night after seeing those stories. Definitely.
Good.
Mighty Mo says I practice vanilla, walk, and run poses every day at my desk at work. Hey, that's what you gotta do.
Man, I wish I had a job like that.
Yeah, you're over there being negligent at your job.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me filming while I'm moving these big old pieces of metal. Hope nobody's down underneath me.
If you want to know what Dante's talking about, look at my Instagram story from earlier today.
Negligence. This is why you got fired the first time.
Man, I've been doing it 15 years. I know what I'm doing. And I only had like 3 drinks at that point.
Mm-hmm. Until like that one time,
that was a joke. In case any of my employers are watching,
they'll be like, Ryan, can you come in the office, please? We got to test.
We saw your doll podcast last night, and we heard what you said.
Like, we don't know what these dolls you were talking about with all these other grown men on here, but we need you to blow into the breathalyzer, please, because you see, you got 3 drinks Friday night, Friday during the day. We don't know, we can't. So now every day you have to do a breathalyzer until we feel that we can trust you again. Matthew says he's following. Dude, this is actually just skipped ahead. Wingerloo says cool hack.
Who?
Just
Me?
No, I said wing or lose. Said cool hack.
Oh, hack. I thought you said
Yeah.
hat.
Ginger Hitman says I got the 4 and 6 inch ties. Dang, everybody's already jumping on this. And I'm done. All right, I'm done with this hierarchy of certain collectors. I love you, Judd. I love you dearly. Felipe says, if Action Force was to be a movie, would you want it rated R, Bobby?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because Action Force
Absolutely.
AF as fuck. You can't be rated. It has to be rated R.
Also, you have to think about it like this. They're military dudes. They carry rifles, pistols, knives. You're not shooting red and blue lasers here. This isn't fucking G.I. Joe. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you're shooting dudes, like, yeah, man, it's gotta be real. Like, absolutely, it's gotta be real. You know, it's like what was Extraction, I think, was rated R. I mean, although it's like Netflix, I don't really think they have like a rating, but yeah, it would be just like Extraction. There'd be cursing, there'd be blood, there'd be killing. Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Won't be PG-13 G.I. Joe.
Hell no. You know, it's like, yes, you limit your audience a bit, but at the same time, it's like you got to know who your audience is. I know who my audience is. It's fucking 18 to 50-year-old men. So, you know.
Sure. Sometimes it might go up to 60. You know, I've seen demographic go up to 60. So can't forget the 60-year-olds, sir. They're reliving the old days.
This is true.
The ones that collected the 12-inch Joes, yeah.
You're right. Born to Hulu says Bobby has that broski money. I'm sure he does. Just rolling in it. What was that? What was the movie? She was like, roll it in the hay, roll it in the hay. Young Frankenstein. That's Bobby right there. He roll his money. He's like, roll in the money, roll in the money.
When the first time I ever hit big at a casino, I got just like banded money, and I took it up to my hotel and I spread it all over the bed. And I just rolled around it. I wanted to know what that was like. It was great.
If I ever did that, I would do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Expert says, "Hey Dante, if it means anything, I occasionally plug your channel. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir." We're in that back car on Snowpiercer.
Hey, I just recently discovered Action Figure Expert's channel, and he's been going for a long time. I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. Just collect figures for art. Articulation is dead. It's dead last for me. I can't deal with shit. I can't.
He is the epitome of grumpy old man.
Yes, he is. Like him and Ty would make the new grumpy old man movie.
He's chasing kids off his grass right now.
He's like, "You youngins, get out of here with your Hasbro figures. Come on my lawn with that Hasbro nonsense." Disavow says, "When is Bobby going to be on Cardona's podcast?"
Well, I told him I think it was when I was first texting with him, like when we first started talking about, doing this together. And I said, I made a joke about like, I'm doing the line just so I can get on your podcast. So, I mean, it'd be great. It'd be great if I can get on the podcast. I mean, shit, they talk about me enough. That's cool enough for me. But if I can get on their podcast, that'd be fucking awesome.
Can you at least plug us on there? Don't forget to plug us on that one.
You tell yourself.
You tell Matt Cardona if he wants to match, I'm ready and willing and able. I'll get in the ring with him anytime, any place. He names it. I'm ready. These 24-inch pythons are ready to go.
Okay. 24.
That's
maybe
your
like,
waist size.
Maybe like 2-inch pythons are ready to go, but they're ready to go. I'm ready to take the bumps and the bruises. I got my Macho Man elbow drop ready for him.
I think you mean 24 centimeter.
Not even that. Right, less than that. Yo,
Toying around would have to explain what centimeter is to me. I don't know. He's from Canada.
I think this one's gonna knock it out of the park for Bobby. Chris Johnson says, "I'm going to personally pay for Bobby's kid to go to college." Hands down, I think so. Yes. He's like, he's gonna be sitting there right at the college graduation. I want to see where my money went. He's like, "Is this college graduation? Okay, I'm here." He's like, "I'm here to see."
Did Chris get the custom head sculpt from Action Force? Because that was like the highest level. And
I don't think he didn't get in on the Kickstarter. I believe. I think he came in late.
Okay.
Yeah, only a couple people got those heads.
Yeah. So. Cap says, "Just keep praising Mario. He deserves it." Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's letting his camera cool down, folks. That's why you can't see it. It's cool down time. It's cool down. Yeah. Man, this is a dog podcast. Victoria's like, where the 7 9s go? He's
my camera's overheating right now.
Yeah,
I got my dios or my mirrorless, my Sony plugged into the computer.
Oh, okay.
So
is Victoria officially the first female we've had in the chat?
No, I think we've had.
Have we had? Okay.
No. I forget which show it was. I forget who the guest was at that time.
Because I was going to be like, finally.
Yeah, because we were getting a little story behind it. We were getting blasted because it was the same.
I heard that the last episode. You guys were getting that heat from.
Yeah, I'm like, we were getting blasted for that. I'm like, okay, I had no problem. Okay, I'm like. No.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was thinking about that when you brought that up last. I don't know too many female like toy photographers in the game.
Yeah, and
the one that you did mention lived in France. I follow her. She's fucking great.
Yeah, her stuff is great. Yeah, and like I said, I extended an invitation. The only issue was just because of the language barrier. I
thought she was in Germany. She's in France?
Yeah.
I thought it was France, yeah.
I think she is in France.
Yeah, you're probably right. For some reason, I thought she was German.
Matthew says, following nice everything to be specific. I've been trying to level up like 796.
No,
Yo.
I'm trying to level up like you, dude.
Right, everybody's trying to level like man. You're like, yo, like,
Yeah.
he be
cutout
playing,
gamers.
right? He playing that like, look, my stuff is not now, sir. You're right up there with the best of them. You too, 797 Mario. You right that up there with them. I can't wait to get the Swarm figures to unbox. There was somebody, it was one group, I forget which group it was in. They were talking about the Swarm figures. And they were saying, like, yeah, those Valorverse figures look really good. I wanted to say, yeah, you should go ahead and buy them motherfuckers right now because they're action force as fuck.
No, that's right, man. Let people wait. I mean, we got enough in now. It's super successful. I just know that once people get them in hand, there's going to be that tidal wave that comes after where everyone's like, oh shit, you see all this photography coming out, and people doing reviews on them, and then like, oh shit, now I got to get some. So good thing is I'm not making people like, miss the train. I'll have, plenty of stock available for after everything ships.
Sweet. I mean, when I sell my Spawn figure, my Spawn Kickstarter, I might have to get some more Action Force figures. Pay for
Just buy your fucking Sentinels while you're at it.
Nah, they they coming home to daddy. They coming home to daddy. Daddy need his teenage kids home. Victoria said level up.
Level up.
I guess that's directed to you, Mario. She's saying you need to level up your cameras, your computers. I don't know.
Wow.
Shots fired. Pew!
I need to sell more stands.
Right. Let's see. Flippio says, I was watching Rambo movie with the mercenaries and totally remind me of Action Force. Yes. FYI, y'all made me finish that Shazam Superman joint. Thank you. I'm glad you did.
Nice. I gotta check that out.
I think I did see the new one. I did see the new picture. I did put my thumbs up for it. Chris says, and I'm older than both of them. All right. Oh, hit my mic again. Wow. All right. So now we get to like the fun portion, I guess. Let's start off with Mr. or Todd Ortiz. What did you pick up this week, Todd?
Well, it's been like 3 weeks of shit that's been piling up. First, I want to talk about that Nimrod 3-pack. You got yours today, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
I put them up.
Yeah, I was really excited for it, and I like it, the Nimrod, but I really wish that they had given more clearance to the feet. It does have an ankle rocker, but it's almost useless because you can't. The foot tilts at it's so sunk in that the outside of the figure, outside of the leg or foot, whatever, blocks it from you being able to pose it much. I mean, doesn't he? I guess he pretty much just hovers around. At least the newer model, right?
Yeah, I think he did it. I think he hovered around in the X-Men anime series as well.
Yeah,
he did.
I can't remember, but I mean, if you're gonna have him, like, I don't know how much punching he does, but if you're gonna have him like punching characters and stuff, you want to be able to have him in a swinging pose or something. It just, I don't know. It was kind of a bummer. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. God, I've gotten so much stuff in.
Actually, Todd, there's a question for you. Outlaw Panther has Todd fills his shelves yet?
No, just I just
That's why his camera's off.
Right.
Yeah.
Shame.
Dude, if you saw how many bins I've gone through, and I still have several more to go through. it's just I just have way too much stuff. Like I have doubles and triples of almost everything. So I have
wow.
So I have to like go through and just make bins of stuff that's going on the shelf. So and then I'm trying to like okay, make a bin of stuff that's I'm gonna sell, stuff that I'm gonna keep, and then stuff that's just pure doubles. So anyway, God, what the hell else? I got just so much crap and I can't even remember.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what I had to think about what I had got in the last couple of weeks.
That's why I keep lists on my phone of pre-orders and the stuff that I obtain, because otherwise I won't remember.
Oh, well, I guess I can just turn over and look in these boxes. I got the Mysterio. I haven't opened those yet, but he looks good. One like has got a lot of the like black wash on it is kind of heavy on one, but yeah, I just wish I hadn't bought so many of the other one because I like this new version a lot better. What the hell else? Oh, I got that AOA Apocalypse, and I was gonna make a classic Thanos out of it, but it's just I don't have the time, and it's gonna be. I'm not really happy with the paint, like trying to get it. Like it's just not gonna be as blue as I want it to be, so I'm just gonna return him.
Hasbro will do that anyway.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is like Hasbro's gonna probably use that body.
Yep.
I got the weapons from the Mezco Moon Knight to use with my Legends version. I got a really good deal on eBay for all of them. What else did I get? Oh, I got that movie Wolverine, which is an awesome figure. I got Zeb. He's cool. The weapon is kind of awkward, but whatever. And God, I can't think of. Oh, I got what the hell's his name? Hondo. Finally, because I had found one that day that he showed up in stores, and then I ordered one that same day, and Target finally shipped him out. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of other stuff, but yeah, you guys go ahead.
Bobby?
So I didn't get like any toys in. I haven't been really buying much lately. I've just been really focusing on the line and kind of, doing that. But I did get something very awesome in today, and I was hoping it was going to come today so that I could talk about it on the show. But you guys know that I've talked about that artist that does the skulls.
Yes.
And I bought one a few weeks ago, and it just came in.
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
That's freaking awesome.
Dang.
That's sick.
Nice.
This thing is epic. He did a Carnage one too, but I feel like the Venom one was just so much better and so perfect.
That looks ridiculous.
Just I can't get enough of like buying these skulls. He does it's called like a scratch and dent sale where he like tests things or something will have like a smudge in or something like that, and he usually just sells a ton of them, and they're cheaper than what they normally go for. And it's like, if you're not there, I think his last one the other day sold out in 3 minutes. So like when I got on, I couldn't get the two that I wanted, which was a bummer, but it's probably good for my wallet because they're super expensive. Also, it's like I'm running out of room for them. So I'm hoping like when January rolls around, I'm going to start looking for office spaces because then I'll need to, stock everything up for when it arrives in the spring. And then I want a nice office where I can display all the skulls. I'll probably get some DTOFs and just display them really nice with some good lighting, just because they're just works of art. And now they're just getting dusty on my desk. But yeah, they're awesome. I can't get enough of them. And he doesn't do custom work, which really sucks. All this stuff is really short run. I wanted him to do a Bane skull, like a skull with the Bane mask on, and I suggested it to him, but he doesn't do them. It's like I want him to do a skull for the Bone Collector. Like I want the Bone Collector's skull mask on a skull, and I think that would be like sick. So maybe I'll buy enough of them to the point where he's like, all right, I'll do a custom piece. So I'm up to 8 right now. So we'll see how many I have to get before he gets doing custom stuff. But awesome stuff.
High School Creation asks, who did that?
It's called Jack of the Dust. Like, go on Instagram. It's just look up Jack of the Dust, and his site is also jackofthedust.com. He's in Australia. He's an artist. He did a lot of like movie props. Like he does a lot of resin and latex sort of costumes, I think, for like movies and things like that. And then he started like doing these skulls, and I've been following for I think 2 years now. And early on, he was just doing skulls here and there, but now it's like I think that's like all he does now because the skulls sell so well, and he's got like a big showroom in Australia and stuff. So I don't know if you guys saw, I just partnered with a company out in Australia to exclusively carry Action Force product. So when I go out there one day, they're talking about doing a convention and things like that. When I go out there, I definitely want to stop at his studio and like see his showroom where you can like look at all the skulls and stuff. So that'll be awesome.
Definitely. And and congratulations on that new vendor.
Thanks. Yeah, like listen, I'm trying to get this stuff worldwide. So he contacted me. We were talking while I was at Joe Fest, and listen, when I hear him talk about Action Force, he talks about it the way I talk about it, like really passionate about it. So like, listen, these guys have put a ton of work into making it big for their consumers over there and in New Zealand. So I couldn't be happier. So all I need now is someone in the UK. UK's been troublesome, man. It's hard. Really? It's hard finding someone to carry this stuff in the UK. I don't know why it's giving me such trouble, but still working on it.
You probably have to talk to Dan, see who he knows he can hit up.
Well, I mean, the biggest retailer is Forbidden Planet,
right.
And it's like their big bad out there. But the problem is Forbidden Planet only uses Diamond as a distributor, which is a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
Because Diamond's they're not awful. They just do things their own way, and they want a huge discount, and it's just like a pain in the ass. I went to Forbidden Planet. I'm like, listen, you guys can go to me directly. We can make this really easy. And they're like, nope, we only go through Diamond. So that's a bummer because they have so many locations throughout Europe. So now I'm just trying to figure out who's the next biggest, who's the third biggest, who's the fourth biggest, and like talk with them and try to get them. But it's, import charges for them, I think, are so much more than like anywhere around the world. So it doesn't matter where it's coming from. It's just getting stuff into Europe is so hard and so expensive. So that's the biggest problem.
Yeah. I'm definitely sure you'll find somebody because it's got to be somebody.
Yeah, I'm working on it. We'll get there.
Mario, anything new?
Yeah, no, it's been spending some money lately. I got my Nimrod pack in, I think last week. I haven't opened it up yet, but I did open up the Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Logan 2-pack. It's pretty cool. I like it. I wish I had the Mayshelf Old Man head sculpt for that though. That looks cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And then I think a couple of weeks ago, I was considering jumping into the Robot Spirits line, which is those Gundams that I took a picture of. Mm-hmm. And I have an issue where it's like, oh, I think I might jump into this line. And a normal person would say, oh, I'll get one and try it out. I'm like, I'll get like 10 and try it out. So I got some of the army builders back there that I haven't opened up. But yeah, I got a bunch of the Robot Spirits Gundam. I think that's it. Oh no, and then I did get from our dear friend Chad Kinsler, the Strong Guy Wave Deadpool, and then just the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure parts. I got a whole bunch he sent over a whole bunch of them. Because I don't really care for the entire wave, but I do want that Build-A-Figure. So
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to have him to build your X Factor team.
yeah, and Chad Kinsler is the man. I got to say that guy is such a nice dude. He hooked it up for sure.
Nice, sweet. Ryan, I'm sure you got like a list before on your last show.
Well, I did break down and get the new Goldar.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the paint's really, and he does have wings. They're just folded up.
No, that's not Goldar. It's gold. Fine, go ahead. Sorry, continue on.
Is it my turn to speak, or
I'll give you all the time you need because it's your last episode.
Okay.
So, you have everything.
I got in the new Kingpin.
Nice.
Oh, the fat guy in the coat.
Fat guy in the coat. I heard a loser sculpted this thing. I don't know.
Fat
So-
guy
I
in the coat.
Oh, you didn't sculpt it? Oh. Dang. Even when I try to bust his balls.
Just
All right.
designed.
Then I got the wife beater Wolverine in the tank there, which is really good. It's probably one of their best digital face prints. And then I picked up the new Cable, Mafex Batman, which is, I don't know if I like it more than the Hush, but man, it's really good. Mafex is killing it with these things. And then I kind of freaked out when this 5-pack sold out on Amazon and all the resellers were charging $250, but I did.
Nice.
It did come back in stock for $100 because I was going to wait for clearance, but when it went out of stock, I kind of freaked out, and then all of a sudden it popped back in like a few weeks later, and so I picked it up because I do like the Psycho Rangers and the Boom comics; they're really cool. And then Ahsoka came today from Pulse, and the head sculpt's a big improvement. And then the PC Toys Neo, which I am not going. I'm not going to pull the glasses out just because they're so small; they'll get lost in the carpet here. But he's dope. And then I had a little bit of an experience in a Facebook group. So a dude posted a picture of the Goodwill in our area, and it had these bags, and they were full of, like you see here in the picture, old Toy Biz Marvel Legends and these early 2000s Ninja Turtles, just a bunch of cool stuff. Well, he was there right before they closed at 6 p.m. and he posted the picture right then. I'm like, oh crap, Goodwill opens at 10 a.m. I'll be at work. So I asked my old lady, I'm like, hey, I know she works from home, so I'm like, you got time to break away from work? She's like, no, the kids online, Zoom school, and she had meetings for work on Zoom, so she couldn't break away. And then she said, well, why don't you ask your mom? And I was like, nah, I can't ask my mom to buy me toys. I'm 38 years old.
No, let me tell you,
So-
do not let that stop you, because my mom got me my 12-inch Black Panther back there, and I
Yeah.
love her to death for that. Like,
Well, wait for it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna ask my mom. But then that next morning at like 9:30, I'm at work. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna open in 30 minutes. I know they're gonna be gone by the time I get off work and get down there. So I give in. I text my mom. I'm like, hey mom, you busy? She said, what do you need? I'm like, well, there's a lot of really cool action figures at the Goodwill right now, and they open at 10. And I'm afraid if I don't, if I wait till I'm off work to go, they're going to be gone, because this dude posted the picture in a local toy group. And she's like, send me the pictures. So I sent her the pictures. She saw what they were. And she's like, yeah, I think I can go. I said, cool, man. Thanks, mom. Buying me toys when I'm 38. That's really cool. So she goes down to Goodwill And she goes, I think I see a nerdy guy at the front door waiting for him to open. And I was like, Mom, just chill. It's not a big deal, you know. She's like, no, I'm going to go up there. Well, she brought my dad with her too. So they go up to the front door and they're waiting. And I'm like, no one ever waits at the Goodwill. This guy's in the toy group. He saw the pictures, right? Yeah. So she's like, okay, we're here. And when the doors open, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him back to those toys. And so I was like, Mom, just, it's cool. Just relax. Don't get in any fights. These aren't Cabbage Patch Kids and it's not 1982. All right. And so, anyway, so she calls me at about 10:10 and she says, this guy here, he wants to trade what I grabbed for a Wolverine or something, or a Marvel character. And I said, what do you, she's like, I don't know. I said, Mom, forget that guy. I said, did you grab anything? She said, yeah. She's like, I got them all except like 3. He got like 3 bags, but I think I got everything in the picture. I'm like, wow, thanks. Right. And so later on that day, about an hour after that, my dad texts me and he says, I'm going to read the text. He says, you should have seen it. It was a sight to behold watching your mom at the Goodwill. She looked like Chris Carson breaking off a touchdown run for the Seahawks, getting to the toy section. And I think she scared the crap out of that poor guy that grabbed a couple of those toy bags. Last time I saw him, he was heading for the men's underwear section. So hold on. It gets better because later on in that toy group, someone posts in that thread. Everyone's like, so who got him? Who got him? And I didn't say anything yet. And this dude goes, oh, someone sent their mom there to grab most of them. I got a few. Right? So I take a screenshot of his comment and I send it to my mom. She goes, oh, word, that's awesome. And then she sends me this picture of I don't know, it's like an emoji or something, and it says the champ, and it's this lady with her boxing gloves.
Yo, your mom is a true champion. She is gangster to the T.
Yeah. Like, she was not playing around. She was getting those toys. And so I go to her house that night to pick them up. And she's like, are you sure I got the right ones? And I'm pulling them out. You can see what I got here on the screen. So I was like, yeah, you did good, Mom. Thanks. I was like, it wasn't that serious. You didn't have to do that. You know, my dad's sitting there like, I thought she was going to make that man cry.
Yo, hands down. That was an awesome story. Yo, you tell your mom, thank you.
I did.
You tell her she is a true champ from all of us. Yo, she is the mom of the year right now.
Yeah.
When she's breaking away.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
1, what did it all cost? And 2, is there anything good in there?
Yeah. There's a lot good in there. So you can see the Toy Biz Sabretooth, the Toy Biz, the variant Wolverine. There's the face-off cap. Those to the left side of the picture, there's those turtles. Those are the early 2000 Playmates, which I guess have gone up in price quite a bit. You got the Sinister Six Spider-Man towards the middle right. And then what else was there? They might not even all be in this picture. You got the Toy Biz Deathlock. I think it was like $80 for everything, but she got like 13 bags. This is not even all of it. There was a few more. There was the DCUC Superman. You can see his cape there towards the top. There was the Playmates Leatherface from that same early 2000s line. There's that Toy Biz Green Goblin right in the middle. No glider, unfortunately. And then there was a few Hugh Jackman Wolverines from the Toy Biz era. Yeah, but yeah, there was some good stuff. I definitely did. I did well. Yeah.
So just for you, Ryan, you get to you're rehired. You're back on for that story.
No, you should hire his mom, dude.
I'll get her to come on.
Yes,
You got to watch your language though with my mom.
Okay.
I definitely will. I will. Hey, you gotta bring your dad too, because I want to hear his. Because he sound like somebody like I would do. Start embellishing the story. Like it was this kind of. It was really like this easy, but this is what happened. So your mom started like face palming kids out of the way, and she was hurling over stuff, and like she started elbow dropping people. I was like, oh snap! I was like, I never see your mom move so fast.
Well, here's the thing. She was getting after him. She was getting after my dad because she was like, that guy got like 3 or 4 bags, and we could have got them all if you would have taken the other side and ran.
Yo, for a day, you're like what? It's like what? I just know what to grab. Just grab it.
Yeah,
grab whatever you can.
Yeah, and then she was like sending me pictures of everything else, and it was like, bags of like McDonald's toys and stuff. I'm like, no, Mom, you're good. Thank you.
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Real quick, I gotta read these. Like, these are funny. It's never too late to get toys from Mom. Mom to the rescue.
Yep.
Your mom is badass. You have emails just rolling over here, along with Victoria. Ginger Hip is like, dude, your mom is awesome. And just like, always remember that your mom still and will always see us as their little kids. My mom asked me if there's any figs that I'm looking for around Christmas. You tell her Action Force is fuck. That's what she does. That's all you got to tell her.
Marvel Legends. Anything from Hasbro, Judd.
And tell her other son, me, her black son, that he needs some more Action Forces fuck figures too. Tell her adopted son, Dante, needs some more Action Forces fuck figures. I need to keep Bobby rolling in that good money. Art says, Mom of the Year. Definitely. Medu says that's a story for action figure collecting history books. My mom keeps an eye out for G.I. Joe Troopers. You got Judge just roll like he can't even say anything now. That must have been exciting for your parents.
Hey, you know what? They've been locked down forever. It was a nice outing.
If your mom was out here tackling people like she was on the football field, that was more than an outing.
Just stiff arm,
right?
At the Goodwill.
I would love to see the video and somebody just commentate over it.
Oh, I wish it was on. I wish.
Oh man, Chris is like, your mom's a true MVP. Mama Pants is the best. You got Ginger hit me. My wife and I are laughing so hard. Oh man.
Hey, imagine me at work, man. I was dying, man. My dad sends me this text. I'm like, you're kidding me. She did that.
Oh my goodness. Those 03 TMT cartoon figures are dope. Probably the only version the Turtles will get. Please get your mom on the show next week.
I'll ask her.
I was like, Miss Laser Pants.
Miss
Mama Laser Pants. Can you please tell the story? And I want your dad there too, because he has to be there to tell the story like in his way. So like let's hear Dad's story first, and then we'll hear Mom's story first. Like, Dad, how'd it really go? So he gonna be like, yo, she stiff armed people. She was hurdling boxes. I don't know how I ain't see her move so fast like that since back in the day playing on a football field. Like, yo, I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Art says my mom got me my first detox. Oh my gosh.
But did she tackle people to get it?
Probably not. At
the IKEA.
Tackling anybody for a detox because everybody's like, look, this is a 2-person job with a detox. Don't hurt your back, even though I do it by myself, which is them things. And then what's the sad part is the glass makes those damn things heavy.
Yeah.
Perfect coming out of Corona lockdown story. Go ask Goodwill for security. That was a TikTok moment. You know what? That would have been it. If anything go on TikTok that I would have watched, that would have been it. We need NFL film guys to dub over security footage. Definitely. That would be epic. Oh my goodness. Yo. Thank you, Ryan. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Yo, your mom's she's a true MVP. You know what?
That might be one of the most epic collecting stories ever.
Right. Like, oh my goodness. Mom hurdling tackling people to get to the good toys.
Man, I wasn't even that serious about it, but she was like, I'm getting those toys.
She's like, my baby needs me. I'm going to get him his toys. My baby needs these toys. Whatever it's going to cost me, I'm getting him these toys.
You should reach out to the Goodwill and see if they have like security footage of your mom.
Yeah, that's
jiving through the aisles.
That's what McDougal said. I'll ask them, but they probably won't.
I didn't have your dad commentate it.
You gotta tell them the story, and they'll be like,
"Yeah,
okay, all right,
yeah."
Dude, you should probably send her out on more toy runs. Then she's got that.
Yeah,
I know. I'd probably have a whole army of Cobra Troopers.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. There's some these nerdy guys at the front door at Target.
Hey, that reminds me. A few years ago, when the Gamorrean Guard came out, that was a Target exclusive, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. The Black Series Gamorrean Guard. So I was on my way to work, but I was taking my kid to her house for the day, summertime. And so I stop at Target because Brickseek says they got the Gamorrean Guards, right? So I go in and talk to the employee, and I'm like, hey, I want these Gamorrean Guards. Shows you have a few in stock. He's like, yeah, let me go check the back. So he goes in back, and then he comes back out. I mean, not even a minute later, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I can't find them." I'm like, "But they're here." He's like, "Yeah, they're here somewhere. I can't find them." Well, I didn't have time to wait around. I had to go to work, so I left. Took my kid to her house, and I just brought up in conversation, what happened to customer service, right? I asked an employee for something, and they won't help me. She's like, "Oh, well, I can go ask them." And so she did. And I guess the employee gave her the same thing. He's like, well, they're back there, but it'll take a long time to get them out. And my mom, she told me this. She said she just picked up her phone and said, I'll wait. And guess what? She bought the whole case. She bought all 4 Gamorrean Guards.
Yo, you gotta say your mom more runs now. Like,
I do. You're right. I just feel guilty. I'm like, it's weird to ask your mom to buy you toys when you're in a
No, it's not, because she has some stories. Like, yo, I want to hear these stories now. Like,
that's got to be a weekly segment now.
Yes.
Yeah. Toy hunting with Laser Pants Mom.
Mama Pants.
Oh my goodness, I don't even remember at this point, like what I'm getting is like what I bought this week is useless.
Yeah.
What did I get? Shoot, what did I get in the past couple weeks? I don't even remember. I did get my 2-pack, my 3-pack of Nimrod. I got 2 of those in yesterday. Oh, I did find. Well, I went to find a Silver Saturn guy. Found another Moon Knight. What else did I get? Oh, so I went to Costco, and you know how you just go to Costco for just certain things. Just go in there, get in, get out. That's not what happened with me. I went in there for the Batmobile, and I came out with M&Ms, Jordan peppermint patties. What else did I come out with? Oreos, 3 boxes of cereal, 2 boxes of oatmeal. Everything else I didn't need.
What kind of cereal?
All Crunch Berries, Lucky Charms.
How old are you?
and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You don't have kids.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But these are damn good cereals, though.
All right, fair enough.
A meat tray just for myself. A meat and cheese tray, yes. And I've been eating on that tray for like almost a whole week.
You eat like a 17-year-old laser pants, man.
Yeah, got to. But I did come out with my Batmobile. And
Yeah, that looks really good.
It's pretty dope. You got enough, like it's enough room on the inside, but you got to put some filler in there. You definitely got to put filler in there because any like 6-inch figure, it's gonna slide straight down into there.
How much was that Batmobile?
$20.
Damn, that's a good deal.
I gotta hit up Costco tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should 3D print something for the driver's seat in there.
And you know what? That was my first idea. The 3D print like a steering wheel and like kind of console for it, but block it so the figure doesn't go sliding all the way down in there.
Yeah.
They didn't even put a steering wheel.
No, because the figure's like 12 inches.
Yeah, it's for 12-inch figures, but it scales perfectly with 6-inch.
Huh.
Yeah, so they didn't put even the steering wheel in there because I guess at this point, like, why would you need steering wheel for this big dude?
That's Spin Master, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the one in It was the one in Christiana. Yeah, it was the one for Christiana. I went in there on a Monday evening, and I was surprised he got out of there. But I came out with a full cart of food and a Batmobile. Don't know how that happened. I don't understand how that happened. Hey, Marvelous News. Yo, you got to tell me what the score of the Lakers is, because I know I'm missing the game. I love my Lakers. Sorry, throw that in there real quick. How did I forget these two? So, thanks to Mr. Unfired Ryan, he did something really cool for us, and I appreciate
Unfired.
He got us Infinity Equation stickers printed up.
Yeah.
And they came out very, very, very beautiful. Thank you, Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did remember to send one with an order someone just made. So
Oh, cool.
I did remember to do that.
Plus, I finally got the new cards in with the corrected information on there. So now they're corrected now.
Does it say I'm CEO, bitch?
Not until you start plugging the shit. So yeah. If it'll focus up. No, it's not focusing. But yes, it has all our names on there and our AKAs.
Cool.
And then on the back.
Oh, very cool.
So yes, those new cards did come in. So I was excited about that. I was like, yes, the new cards are here.
And hey, just so Todd doesn't feel left out, I got some for you, Todd. I was just waiting until the next time we might meet up or something. Or I'll ship them to you too, man.
Yeah, hopefully we can link up on Wednesday.
All right.
I forgot to mention that I got Gung Ho in the mail from Amazon. In the good old MOC friendly bubble mailer. Packages are all smashed, but thank goodness I don't care.
Yeah, I've seen because I noticed with mine say everybody's having a problem with the Nimrod pack. They were just getting shipped in a box and that was it. But they shipped mine in the white box mailers, like both of them.
Yeah, it was weird. They took one of mine out of the white shipper and they left the other one in there, but they were both in an Amazon box. So it's weird.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's well. All right. Oh, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Cap and Marvelous Nerd. Yes, Lakers are up by 11 points. So I give Dan Yoon some trouble on Twitter. Sent him Ryan some messages about their Celtics, because they lost. Celtics lost. Boston, New York, Knicks. They just can't win. All right, gentlemen. Marvel Slur said, I heard the last part where she bought all 4. I guess the Gamorrean Guards story.
Oh yeah, there's another story before that one that was better.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. So we're gonna get out of here. Thank you, Mario, for joining us. We appreciate you coming on here and having a good time with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you know what? Victoria might be right. You have to level up, sir.
No, dude.
No, sorry. So yeah. When you start some more stands, I'll go ahead and buy it so you get.
Wait, hold on. You know what? I know I was just messing with you, but I got stands for all you guys. So just hit me up on IG. Send me your address.
Oh, man.
I'll send them out.
Oh man, that's
honestly,
nice.
I was just joking, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Were you joking there?
Yeah, I was. Bobby doesn't send me free figures. As much as I plug Action Force, he doesn't send me a free thing.
These aren't out yet, man.
He hasn't sent me a comic. He hasn't sent me a T-shirt. No Action Force underwear. Nothing.
Well, I'm gonna take that fucking box that I got packed up, and I'm just gonna throw it in the fucking garbage now. maybe don't ask, and this shit won't happen. That'll teach you.
That is true. That's it. This is the last episode, everybody.
You know what, Dante? You got to get all your Action Force product on the network. That's where you your product.
I don't want to go through that debacle. I'm sorry. I don't want to go through that debacle. I don't want to see my Action Force figure sitting next to a potted plant. Because that's what's going to happen. It's going to look like it's right next to a potted plant. Like, what the hell is this? Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll be back next week. We'll be talking HasCon, and Boog Nights will be joining us next week. So it's going to be a humdinger of a show. There's a lot. There's going to be a lot to unpackage in that one because I can already feel it. I already feel HasCon. It's going to be that that stuff. I can tell you right now, it's going to be that stuff. Yeah. So for me, Dark Joker's in, Laser Pants, 796 Studios, our guest. Thank you once again for coming. Bobby Valor from Valorverse, Todd, aka Rectangular. We will see y'all next week. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, sorry, real quick before we get out of here. Go hit up Batman the Articulate series, anime series. I'm sorry, Brandon. I know I'm messing this up. But hit up Opposable Productions. He has the new card set out for Batman the Animated Series card set that he has made.
The
so
articulated series. Yeah, I think you were right. Yeah,
articulated series. So please definitely hit him up. Support an artist out there who's making great content and making old school cards like you used to collect back in the day, which is really, really cool. I know I got to put my order in for some too. But yes, definitely go hit him up. I know I'm forgetting one other thing and I can't remember. If you got any good leads on PS5s, let me know, please, because I need me a PS5. yeah, I need that. I know I'm forgetting something important. I don't know. Whatever. All right, folks, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. And, be safe out there and everybody. And the West Coast, definitely be safe. I know the fires are raging out there, but definitely be safe, and take care out there. We'll see you all later.